I know we're supposed to be looking at bicycle parking at cafes in this series, but for something different, let's look at bicycle parking at a fish truck. And we're at Leighton's Beach, which is just north of Fremantle. And a couple of times a week, this bloke pulls up, parks his caravan, and he sells fresh fish from this car park. And the reason I'm here is this is located just off the principal shared path which runs between Perth and Fremantle. So when I'm doing a loop around the river, this is a nice place to pull off and get some fresh fish. And as you can see, two cyclists have arrived here before me. And what I've noticed as I've been coming here is I'm not the only one arriving here by bike. Now, I really like this place because I think they're cheaper than going to a fishmonger, and you can see they've got quality fish. This stuff comes from up north. They catch it, stick it on a truck that overnight on ice, and it comes down here, and it's pretty nice and fresh. And there's a good variety of really high quality fish, and you can either buy it whole, or you can have it filleted and just take the fillets away. And that's what I do because I just ride with my backpack, maybe with some ice blocks in it if it's summer, and get enough fish for lunch or dinner, and just got to keep it away from the locals. So there you have it. Just a good little place to turn up on the bike and get some fresh fish, quality fish. It's not cheap, I'll tell you that. It's actually flipping expensive, but if you're just having fish once a week, it's the way to go. And all I'm trying to point out here is how there is bike parking at just all sorts of places where you'd go as a destination. Yes, I've been doing lots of cafes, but if you ride down the beach, there's lots of convenient bike parking there as well. And you can see there's this new concrete path that they've run through here. This island is new. This bit of concrete path on the other side of the road is new. In fact, everything you can see in front of you is new because about 6 months ago, they opened up this new section of Principal Shared Path, which runs between Perth and Fremantle. And it's about 20 kilometres, I think, between the two. And the path now makes it all the way down to North Fremantle, and there's lots of plans afoot to keep extending it down across the river into South Fremantle. And those plans, of course, have been hotly contested because some people object to having cyclists ride up and down their streets. Yes, whilst Perth has lots of really good infrastructure like this for cycling, there's still lots of people in the suburbs who just have a thing about cyclists, and it's really no easier to build bike paths over here than it is in New South Wales. The political fighting is the same. But state governments and local governments just seem to be a little bit tougher about eventually getting this stuff built. Anyway, back to bike parking infrastructure. As we can see, it's just everywhere, and that's how it should be, and that's what the councils in New South Wales should be doing too. Everywhere that's a destination should have bike parking.